Hey Stamping friends, welcome to the Joy of Stamping with Rachel. I'm Rachel Coon and it's our Fun Fold Friday. Just this week, Stampin' UP released their now soon to be retiring list from the annual catalog, and this is one of my favorite items that is going to be retiring this May. So go to hold my flip and we'll get started. All right, as always, please comment. One lucky person who comments for today's video will earn the video and I will send that to you in the mail. So please comment, and you have up until midnight today in order to comment, and I will announce the winner tomorrow morning. All right, so like I just said, items are retiring by May 3rd. There will be a long list of items from Stampin' UP will no longer be available to order. And one of my favorites is the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set and punch. Right now, they are even discounted. So the stamp set used to be $17 is now just $13.60. And this punch used to be $18 is now half off for just $9. Super great deal. But the card we're making today is this ice cream fun fold. I've made many cards with this stamp set, and if you want to check out my blog, you'll see at least 6 different postings with more ideas of what to use with this stamp set. But for this card today, it is super simple and fun, where it has our cute little ice cream cone right there, and then it folds, unfolds into all of these scoops of ice cream. Isn't that super fun? And as a ode to the old in colors, those are the colors we chose for our scoops today. Super fun. All right, so those who aren't familiar with in colors, how they work is that every 2 years we get a new set of colors that are awesome and amazing. And here are the ones that will be retiring to make room for the new colors. We have the Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, Bumblebee, and our Magenta Madness. These are the colors that will be gone as of May 3rd. These items are going to be only while supplies last, starting on Wednesday. So if you want to stock up on your favorite papers, your favorite DSP, any and all of it, be sure to do that before they're gone. Just Jade is definitely one of my favorites, and so is this Misty Moonlight. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you our 2 card bases. So we are using a Magenta Madness as our 1 sheet card base. So this isn't a traditional one. It's not going to open up as a typical card, but instead we're going to have it unfold. Here's my basic white piece that we have here, scored in 2 different locations. Be sure to check my blog in the comments below or description below to figure out all the measurements for today's card. Let's grab our bone folder so we can kind of get an idea of how we want this one to lay. So we're going to fold it up once there in the center, and then we're just going to fold it down this way. This will give us an idea of where we need to stamp our greetings. Go ahead and unfold it, and we'll grab our Cinnamon Cider and both of our sayings. If you wanted to, you could totally change up the color scheme too of any of these that we're using. So I have the sprinkles on top, which is that cute saying, and we're gonna ink it up and just set it right here on top of this middle score line. Press down, perfect. And then for the happy birthday, we're gonna ink that up and just put on the bottom of the card here past the 2 score lines. Go right about there. Perfect. All right. We'll go ahead and keep that color out, because what we're going to do now is stamp our little cone. I went ahead and I punched that out already, and we're going to use this cool looking like crisscross shape to make it look more like either a sugar cone or a waffle cone. And I'm using that same color on there. Perfect. Then I went ahead and I punched out 2 of each color of our shapes here, and we can decorate these any way that we want. So for this one, I had this one with sprinkles right there. Let's go ahead and add some sprinkles to one of these, kind of like chocolate chip maybe. There we go. Love it. All right. I also have another one that I stamped earlier that just has the circles. So there's a little bit of difference between the circles and the sprinkles. And that totally looks like chocolate ice cream. All right, let's go on to our next color. And when you do this card, make sure that you are just washing the stamps in between. So I have a reusable wipe that I use that I will just go ahead and wipe down things as we go after each time. All right, the next color, let's do our bumblebee. And let's do this one with our circles and with the stamp of the scoop itself. So we'll get that one just on there. Cute. And then for this guy, I typically like to stamp first, punch next. But since this is photopolymer, and if I line it up just right, I might be able to make this work. We're gonna go ahead and line it up over that already stamped scoop. And there we go, cute. This one just creates a little bit of border around it and it has the same color on same color. Love the way that looks. All right, we'll go on to our next color. Let's do our Magenta Madness. Let's set that, let's put that right there. Get our two scoops out and let me wipe down a couple of these. Make sure they're clean. The worst thing to do, not worse, but it's no fun to like ink up something that has another color on it and you mess up your ink pad. There is a way to recover from that, but if you can just remember to clean it, then it's always easier to do it that way. Cute. This is super playful with the circles and the sprinkles. All right, Magenta Madness. We're done with that one. That is an awesome, awesome pink too. If you're a pink fan, that's a must-have. All right, let's finish off with my two favorite colors and make sure our stamps are clean. And let's do our Just Jade. For this one, I actually did one using the cinnamon cider to make it look like a mint chocolate chip. Super fun idea. And then this one, let's go ahead and stamp again that same image of the scoop over it, just to make it like a darker green. Line it up, and that looks right. If that doesn't work, let me show you how to punch after you stamp. So you want to make sure you have just a strip of paper that will fit into here, and you want to stamp in the direction of the way the punch is lined up. So my punch has my ice cream facing that way, so I'm just going to mimic the way that looks, stick it on my piece of paper, and then I can put this through and punch it out that way, just like so. This works best if you use like 2-inch strips, so that way you're not punching more out than is needed. Let me line that up real quick. There we go. Hold it, punch it, and there we go. Our super cute Just Jade ice cream scoop. As you can see, this one definitely looks better than the one that I punch first, stamp next. This is punch, stamp first, punch next. Not confusing at all, huh? We'll keep that one. He looks better. All right, our last color is the Misty Moonlight. And for this one, let's go ahead and just do some of the sprinkles and some of those little circles parts. I'm trying to get a variation so that way when I stack them up, they won't look the same. For this one, we're gonna do the circles all over it this time. Usually you just go on the top. We're gonna make this one kind of look like it has like blueberry look. There we go. And we'll do some sprinkles on the top of this one. Super cute. All right, we should be done with our stamping. So all we have to do now is assemble. And grab this piece here. I'm just push these over a little bit. I do want to tell you, I did make a vanilla just out of the basic white. So punch out one of those because I think that's such a fun layer to start with. All right, for this guy, we're going to use some liquid glue to attach our cute little cone. So flip them over and just do a little tiny line of glue there in the center. Then we're going to line it up close to our happy birthday, just about there. Next, we're going to grab a dimensional. And usually I put the dimensional on the back of the paper, but this time we're going to stick it on the cone. Because we have this score line here that we don't want it to glue that down or have this sticking onto this side, we're going to attach the dimensional first and then place our ice cream right over it like that. Super cute. All right, now the fun part is deciding which order we want to go into. You can either add 9 to 10 different ice creams of your choice to this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and do something similar to our color scheme here. And you want to use some liquid glue, and you want to start from the bottom and you work your way up. And just slide that one underneath so it looks like it's meeting up where that one hits. Then let's grab, I think I'm going to do our Just Jade for the next one. I like these two together, these two colors. And we'll go over that guy. And let's do this awesome Misty Moonlight for the next. The thing I love about this card is it could totally be for any gender. If I change that color of that card base, especially, if I went more Misty Moonlight on there or the Just Jade, this could totally be a cute little boy's card too. All right, the next one, let's add some chocolate. Let's do the chocolate with sprinkles. And again, do not glue over that score line. So it's going to look like it's a little bit floating here, but that's okay. We need to grab a bumblebee. For our next color we need, can't forget that bumblebee. Layer it on top. And then I think we have all 5 colors. So now whatever we do is up to us. I think I want to end again with that top pink one. And let's see. I want a sprinkle one and I want a circle one. So let me go ahead and do, let's get this minty one in here. There we go. And like I said, you can keep on going higher and higher just depending on where you want it. And let's do this chocolate. We'll double chocolate on this one. And we'll finish with that pink. And we'll pretend it's like a strawberry. Super fun. Oh, all right. Give that a second to dry. But when it's closed, it'll look like I just 2 scoops. Oh, isn't the coolest? Oh, I just love that. All right, let's go ahead and attach this whole piece to our card base. And because it's a moving card, I do like to use our Stampin' Seal Plus. It's just a little bit more sturdy adhesive and it has no dry time. The downside of that is that you have to be careful when you place it down on any type of paper. So kind of hover, use one side first, then lay it down like that. And there we go. Lastly, we just need to add a little bit of embellishment. And right now I am loving these iridescent rhinestones, which can I tell you are going to carry over to the next catalog. So I'm so excited that these are not retiring and will be here to stay. So grab one of those and just put it in the corner of our ice cream. And there you go. A cute happy birthday card with lots of scoops of ice cream and a fun place you can write your message right in here or in here, depending on what you like to do. I hope you guys had a fun time learning how to make this with one of my favorite stamp sets that I'm so sad to see retiring. Have a great weekend and happy stamping, everyone. Goodbye.